Okay, may I start first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start with my conceptual plan first. Because during the first crit section in the IAS section, we didn't produce a proper concept plan. So this is our group concept plan. The three of us use the same plan, the same concept plan. So their area so total there are three entrances, one main, one side, and at the corner there's one access to the lake. And so in the middle we have the fun interactive area, and around it has a multifunctional area. So at the side there we have at the both side we have private area, and the blue one is the sitting area. So and since we have so along at the bottom at the two side at the side entrance and at the bottom here, there's a drainage here which we design it with a cover, so it will be suitable. It becomes safe for the B11 building user uh, to have a sitting area here. So we design it at along the drainage area here, and also there are hardscape and the lawn area, and also we also provide some lighting feature through along the side, especially at the entrances, and that's all. So do you have any? And also the circulation is quite how to say, the circulation is quite okay. So is there any question for it?
No. I think go straight to your side plan, please.
Okay, so for my site plan, can look at the third draft.
Okay.
So I'll start at the middle, which the middle we have a tree structure, which is inspired by the solar tree in Singapore. And surround it, we have two stages, small stage at the front, in front of the main entrance. And also at the bottom there, we provide seating feature for the B11 user, and also you can see there's a triangular shapes kind of design, which is the concrete planter around in the middle. And also there's a black, kind of like a black dot thing. It is a garbage bin for any user that are using this space. And also move on to the bottom. There's a sitting area, and also there's a individual seats here. Since this morning, Madam Check-in had talked about like a kind of social distancing kind of design, which we need to take into consideration. So it's also initially it is not the initial idea of creating this individual seats, because I create it sometimes the student may feel awkward sitting in the same area with people that are not familiar with. So I design individual seats, like a circle kind of design at the bottom here, and also there's a long bench in the middle, and also you can see around the center there's a planting area, which there are variety of softscape like palm trees and so on. Move on to the side. So at the side here, I have a shade structure which look like the water drop kind of design. It's actually a shade structure which provides shade to the users that are using that particular spaces, and the seats that provided there is like the design that I have put in my borrowed image. So as you can see, the seats are all separated, and that's it. And also at around the so in the middle there's a water feature, the fountain, and also at the side I remain the trees, the existing softscape, the trees, and also to connect the inside and the outside space, I have designed a stepping stone of design at the lawn area here, the tree area here, and that's it. Yes.
Okay. So virtually it's a symmetrical design, isn't it? True. So whatever is
Yes.
on the left hand side is the same on the right hand side.
Yes.
And
Since
whatever is on, yeah, the only difference is that the one on top is completely different as to the one at the bottom, isn't it? Okay, I think that's fine, and that's not. I mean, I'm not trying to put down anyone who has a very symmetrical design. And I think in your case, I think even though it's a symmetrical design, but there's an element of intricacy in the spaces that you have provided for, which I think is a very, very good attempt of trying to give some sense of refinement to the design, which is good. You know, I think in a way, I think even though betul tak Shikin kan, even though
Betul.
walaupun dia nampak sama, but the overall intricacy is actually
Yes,
is the added
yes,
factor.
yes.
I know many students when they come to the symmetrical design, it looks boring, very boring. Right, but in this case, I think you are quite successful. You know, of course, if I want to be critical, I say maybe you have to take a few things away here so that at least that the line between over design and less design can come. But then it's also very, very subjective, isn't it? Very
Yes,
difficult, isn't it?
yeah. When we take a look at the layout, we can relate back to apa nama tu, Gaudi types of design. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, I like
the design idea also fine. It use an organic kind of
yes,
material, and then it probably can be a signature design as well. Kan?
The only criticism I had when I think, but this is to share my concern with everyone. When she submitted this to me sometime a few days ago, I think, is to be careful about the scale of the sculpture tree.
Yes.
Because the site. So I think because the one in Singapore, even though it's huge, you know. It's huge,
yes.
Right? So how are you dealing with that?
Actually, I designed it. So
the mini one, is it? The mini one.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mini one. The height is around about the third floor height. So when so the total height is around the height of the B11 building. So
it's about 12 meter, is it? 10 to 12 meter, something like that.
I think so.
So the only so are you saying that the only difference between what you have and what is done in Singapore is only the terms of scale?
And also, I think the similar part of it is the structure, obviously, but it's for mine. I don't think it is more detailed as the Singapore one. It's just I get the inspiration from them, and also the similar part of it is that along the bark, I have vegetation. So I have vegetation like the plants around it. So yeah.
I don't know lah, sikit. I don't know. Maybe the vegetation part of the one as in Singapore tu maybe tak berapa kena kot dalam ini dia. I think I like to make it pure sculptural, you know.
Pure sculptural without the tree pun boleh juga. Without the apa nama tu? The climbers
whatever you have
boleh
there.
juga. So it become part of the shelter. The apa tu? The shade. If let's say you Google, you try to take a look into Google, many people has copied this kind of design. So you can choose yang mana. Dia ada simple than this. Ada yang structure dia lagi besar. They have a huge structure. Try to search for super tree, and then lots of super tree design will come up in the Google.
Okay.
So you can pick and choose lah which one that you're going to more or less like design ideas copy, something like that lah. But never mind. I'm okay. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
okay
fine,
with
fine,
drum number
fine.
2. I'm
Yeah,
okay with drum number
yeah.
3. Both
But
are okay.
it's going to be quite a challenge actually when you start doing the 3D, especially in your
Yes,
perspective
yes.
or in your isometric.
That's
But
right.
if you enjoy doing it, I don't think you would mind really, isn't it?
Never mind, because in Google they have a lots of 3D drawing showing how to
Create the.
yes, to create that.
Ah,
You
okay, okay.
can inspired by that as well. Take a look how they do the
All
3D.
right.
Ada je.
Okay,
You don't have to
excellent,
worry so
excellent.
much.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
All right.
I think the layout is okay lah. No
Yes, yes,
comment.
yes.
You can proceed to the next stage.
Yep, yep.
Okay. All right. Thank
So,
you.
okay, in the next group, anyone from that group?
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, and you are?
I'm Dr. Hana Base frame number 19.
All right. Nurin.
Yes. Okay.
All right, Nurin.
So, Assalamualaikum, Cik Dan Madam and my fellow classmates. So, the concept
Oh, tengok
from
plan pun dah kata okey, Rina. Tengok
my
sekali.
the concept is rainforest. I follow my group concept, and the reason we choose this because the site is surrounded by tree, and also I want to make this place
Nice,
the
nice.
perfect gathering area for students and also naturalists. So first, I decided to follow the conceptual plan design of my group, where we put an island as the focal point at the center of the garden, and there are bridges that connect here. And next, on the left, I decided to place a greenhouse here at this empty area because I want to instill a pollination to anyone who sees this. And also, there is a water feature, waterfall here that connected with the pond center here. I want water from the waterfall to pass from here to all over here, and people can walk over this wood deck. There is an entrance over here. That's why I made the wood that looks like this. And also there is a mini book cafe here where I decided to place it here. I want people to be able to rest while drinking coffee or dessert with feeling of calm, and besides being able to create a gathering space. And inside here is a cafe, and there is a gathering area outside for people to sit. And next is the pergola here near the side entrance. To welcome people into the garden, I want to make a pergola with vines. And at the right, I want to connect gazebo, patio, and wood deck for gathering area. And here is the walkway and stepping stone here, so people can go through this pond here. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
You know what? I think I mean if I have to be very very honest. I think this is a nice design lah. Nice design. It's one of the designs Shikin kan that yang it's like it's something that you can build, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Buildable design.
buildable design, and at the same time, you know, it's almost like a very, you know, it's a design, but something
Yes.
that can be done.
Mm.
The former student,
I'm
for
okay
example,
with that.
the other student just now tadi itu, of course they can be done, but there's a lot of challenge to have it built, you know. But this is also something that can be built, making sense. And I like the intricacy, the way you link one space to another, how you overlap space, for example. I think it's the articulation of the geometry of the space, for example. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I think you have a very good sense of design, Nurin.
Thank you, Cik Dan.
Really, honestly, you know, if I were to be like you my first year, I would be a very very great.
We already issue RAI including.
Siapa? Oh, siapa cakap dia? Siapa? Ija ya?
Having a meeting next to me, so she's responding to the committee.
So, but
No.
just try to see how you want to work out on the spaces, yeah. Ni.
Okay.
Yeah?
Just a minor comment for you to take a look lah, relook. Okay.
RAI we already issue.
The rest is okay. It's just
Thursday.
that okay, when we talk about pergola, don't you think that if let's say we try to get rid of the pergola, we can have a very nice view towards the pond? That is my comment for you to think of. They can have stepping stone or something to go to the mini book cafe, because once you have pergola, you will block the view from the entrance. No, this is my comment for you to think of. Okay, it's up to you to take out or to keep.
For CCC inspection on
Okay. And another thing is that I did mention about the fire engine access or something. If let's say this convert to stepping stone, then it will be functional for you to
When I
allow
said I
for
will confirm at that time,
fire
yeah.
engine access to come in. So think about that. The rest are okay. You can proceed.
Okay, madam.
I just leave that thing for you to think. All right.
But Brother Shikin, I thought about this as well while I was commenting. I think
Yes.
if you put in the fire engine issue, which is
I already
it's
received
really
the draft, but I will
consider
double check
in
because
realistic
this is
terms.
an amendment.
But chances are kadang-kadang benda tu akan mengganggu sikit dia punya apa tau, for the ni.
Uh-uh.
So, but you are ready. It's up to the student.
Yes,
You want
it's
to
up to
consider
you.
it, okay. Tak nak consider pun, okay. But in
Yes.
reality, when you go up to later years or when you practice, you definitely must.
So
Must.
far,
Yeah, because
It's a must.
we thought we did mention about fire engine access, of course. Yes, we have to allow, but it doesn't. Fire engine access doesn't stop you from designing.
Yeah.
What you have to avoid is just the vertical structure and permanent structure saja. But if let's say you have a lawn, you have a stepping stone, it's okay. Macam tu. Walkway ke, it's okay. It's a surface that what we call that the fire engine access can masuk lah, can go in. That's all. So I leave for you to think lah.
Yang lain ni buang
Line?
Great,
Okay,
Line ni.
okay, Cik Din.
Sebab ini bubuh atas tak nampak Itu So think about the space here,
Yes.
spaces here and the spaces here.
Yes, because we're talking about the ground floor punya.
Ground floor,
Yes. Take out that thing.
Alright. Okay, brilliant.
Okay, good.
Good. Thanks. Alright, Madam Chicken Ninja punya group. Who wants
Want
to
to
come
volunteer?
forward?
Anybody want to volunteer? Because this is your chance. Because if let's say we create through what we call that WhatsApp, it's quite hard for you to understand.
And then you cannot,
Tapi tak apa, for those who come to me, sebab kadang-kadang saya reply pun lambat juga sebab tengah meeting lah, tengah settle ni. You can also Google Meet with me lah kalau ada masa. Kalau malam pun tak apa. Kadang
But
I just
take full opportunity of this afternoon, please, everyone.
Yes, please take this opportunity for this
At
afternoon.
least here I can share my comments with
Yes,
with
you can
everyone.
get 2 comments.
Alright, anyone from this group?
Anyone, please volunteer.
Siapa?
I want to volunteer, but
Okay,
I have
please.
a problem with my Miro actually.
What's wrong with your Miro?
I can't upload it. I just uploaded it yesterday. So I can't. I don't know why this doesn't appear there.
Okay. You keep on trying, and then we by the end of today, for example, if you are able to do that, we'll try and have our views. If not, then you have to go to directly DM to Madam Chicken Ijah nanti lah.
Okay.
Anyone else from that group?
She did, but I didn't reply yet because once I buka nanti I terlupa. So I just leave it there dulu. Nanti kalau ada masa I buka dan reply.
Okay, anyone else?
Okay.
Anyone else from this group?
Siapa?
Anyone else? Come on. Hey, you're missing an opportunity, Saya tak nak bagi nama lah. I don't want to call name. It's entirely up to you. You dah satu semester kan. You should be able to, be open, be brave, courageous enough, and open-minded enough to accept criticisms, or even comments, or even praises. Tak ada.
Don't be afraid to get comments because it's good for you.
Yeah.
Tak apa.
Okay, kalau tak ada, we go back to group 1. Lepas tu kita akan balik pada group 3 balik sekali. Minta
Nak macam tu.
Kena balik aja. Kalau tidak, nanti tak boleh.
Alright.
Don't waste
So,
time.
okay, don't waste
Anyone from
time.
my group?
Can I?
Yeah.
Ariana.
Yeah, where are you?
On frame 9.
Okay.
Okay, so on the previous crit session, Chedin said I need to break down the spaces. So I did break down the spaces. However, this is not complete yet. But I did break down the spaces. So right here, it used to be at the center. It used to be the pond. But however, I break it down. So there's this 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. These are water elements. But then right here, for the 4th one right here, I did a hemisphere shape here, and then I lined it with another hemisphere shape right here. those are that will be the lawn.
Hmm.
And then on top right here, I also create spaces where there's tree right here. I will put 3 trees there, and yeah, I think that's about the spaces that and the new spaces that I have created there. And then there's also more access. So this is the entrance here, and the people who uses this place, they can access from here, right here. And then I also create access to go to the building, not only from the main entrance here, but I did it. They can enter from this side, and then from this side, and as well from here, they can enter from this side as well. So I think that's about it.
I think this the one where we have circle, for example, that curvy line doesn't seem to sit in very well. It's very odd
Okay.
way, because
Yes.
okay. And then I don't think this is properly resolved actually. This one here, just by
Mhm.
dividing the big pond into 4 different sections. You know, I don't know. It doesn't give that. Macam mana sikit?
What is this? What is this actually?
Semua pond apa tu? Macam water fountain, water pond tu. Belum besar,
Yes.
dia break it down jadi 4.
1, 2, 3, 4 is the pond. And then
Ah.
this one?
This one is the botanical garden. However, I open it up, so at the side said there will be different plants here because Chedin did suggest that I can go for herbarium concept. So there will be different plants right here. So at the center it will be a lawn.
You see, I'm tempted actually really to if you want to have this water element, maybe you focus it here, really.
Yes.
Kan? Right? And then you have and then you have this you can have these spaces for more usable spaces. This one here. Alamak. Yeah, this one here.
Okay.
Right? Like if you look at the former student just now, kan, from apa tu, where she's got pergola, she's got this and that, something like that. So please think about that one.
Or
Right.
probably you use the line pattern to align and to what we call that to link your spaces to. Tapi you have to revise juga this thing. You have to take a look at this area which is not jive with the design tu juga. Sekejap. Kenapa line ni tebal
Tak tahu lah.
Betul.
And then if
Encik Din, hari
Yeah.
ni line tu tebal. Kenapa tak?
tebal. Pada halus pun tebal juga.
Lepas tu nak zoom dekat pun tak boleh.
Dia betul lah, tak boleh lah.
Oh, sama
Sama.
Alamak.
boleh.
Do you
dia boleh.
understand? Boleh tak? Ni siapa?
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing look like macam dia macam island here doesn't doesn't jive with the around the surrounding lah. So macam mana you have to find something to link with the surrounding ni. Cuba tengok balik. Saya tak boleh nak zoom, tak boleh ni.
Tak boleh zoom.
Oh, it's the same problem today.
Sama. I don't know why.
I'm trying to zoom, tak boleh. So I agree with Dr. Din saying that having this four pond divided doesn't solve the problem. But your problem, the one that you need to resolve is to link, to link the pond or probably to link the whole area. Okay, if let's say you want to have something like this, tapi what if you try to put the line element or something, play with the pavement pattern so that you can link the overall element that you design. Sebab dia nampak this one and this one and this one doesn't jive. Dia tak masuk.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see how
Okay, yeah.
what if you to reverse the curve to what happens, huh? You will reverse the structure of the design.
Oh.
Sekarang ni buat macam ni kan? Just wonder what possibilities can happen if you were to reverse that line, that planning structure tu. So you would have, that will be the structure, and then that will be the spaces that you have, something like that. And then I don't know, maybe this one here.
Smiley.
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 Mazda.
So the smiley shape tu connect the spaces kan?
Yes.
Something like that. Boleh tak think about that? And then here, kalau if that's the pond, maybe you can have, maybe have a bridge over the pond as an entrance into the site contohnya from here. Kan? And then you can have this nice space kat sini ni. This space here. Then you have a nice space like that for you to play with.
It can be the pond lah kot.
That could be the pond lah. Whatever.
So you walk. Okay, this is the link way. So on your left and on your side is your pond.
Okay.
So it link this thing, this area, macam tu. And then you simplify lagi yang this area ni. Instead of the pattern that way, probably yang ni boleh ke dalam lagi ke kan?
Boleh.
Boleh. Kan, ataupun the other way is probably buat macam ni. Dia off center tau. Macam ni. Dia tak duduk tengah tau, dia duduk ujung.
Boleh juga.
Pun boleh juga. Kalau tak nak ni macam ni, boleh juga to break the monotonous, you can reverse macam ni. Tu boleh. Macam tu. Kan yang ni mungkin you ada macam ni. So dia satu kat atas, satu kat bawah, something like that. So it connected lah. So yang ni boleh tarik lagi. The pattern lah, something like that. Yang ni ini yang ditarik je terus.
Okay, Lena?
Boleh?
Boleh ni.
Boleh. Sikit je.
Sikit je. We're just trying to give you a alternative structure for you to organize your spaces so that it looks a bit better sikit lah.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, brilliant.
Alright.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay.
So next.
Group Dr. Ana?
Can I? I am, yeah.
Okay, which frame?
I'm at frame 14.
Okay.
Okay. For my latest site plan, I
This one, okay.
changed a lot because I want to like challenge myself a bit to like have curvy design. So I come up with a new conceptual plan, and then I actually is inspired by a design which I have a borrowed image, the reference layout here. And then
Okay.
yeah, and then I also create with Chedin. Actually for the middle here, the pathway, it is I do it parallel, but Chedin said I can like design a bit, so the pathway will be like small and then until more wider.
Yeah, it's more kind of a diverging.
Yes. Yes. And then okay, for my middle here, the design is the middle here is the water feature, and then got some light source. Then the around the middle circle here is I will plant some plum tree, shorter one, and then I also have reading area here, and also private area at the left upper corner. And then I also have sitting area at left bottom corner, and then also have some relaxing area, which I use wooden pallet to as my table. And then for the trees, I maintain the trees at here and add some shrubs and small stone. Then for the inside here, the area the left I use sitting. I plan it like a sitting area. So the table I design it with like got plantings in the table, so like it will be more close to nature. And then the seat I also plant some plantings on behind the seat. I have a borrowed image here also. And then for the left area here, I use it as a exhibition area, which student can exhibit put their work or final project on this area. So like a visitor or user can see their beautiful work at here. And then I think that's all.
Okay, Madam Ziki dah suggested to you already.
Your layout is already okay. You just have to improve a bit saja lagi. So you put this line kan, you buat macam double line. So then okay dah.
For this double line, what it is?
It is actually double line. 1, 2 macam tu. Sebab I cannot draw double line. Jadi tebal. It becomes very thick. I don't know why.
Okay.
But it connect lah. Then it connect all spaces. Macam ni you terus ambil dia as one space. Macam tu lah. Just add the lines to connect kan. The rest you don't have to change.
Yeah.
So it will be okay.
So for this here, the line, what I need to put?
You do the double line. Double line like walkway.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Double line means the strip lah, the pavement strip. Yeah, a small line around 1 meter pun tak apa, the width. So then it is okay. So you get rid of this curb pun boleh. So yang ni you can continue lah. You can have this apa semua. But try to get rid of this so that you can have a bigger space, something like that. The rest you can keep.
And
this is planting. This one you can make it like macam pavement instead. So it will enframe lah. Over here you have planting. Over here you have planting. The one that you draw just now lah. This is pavement, something like that. So that's all.
This is pavement of the ground.
Yes.
But if my surface is lawn, because at here I design it like a lawn. So this is lawn also, right?
Yes, because you have pond over here, so it will enframe. This shrub and this shrub will enframe the view towards your pond. The pond outside there. Macam tu. So just add the lines, then your design will be okay, because I can see that the design is almost good already. Just with a little bit of change.
Okay.
Just a little touch.
And then possibly because you see this, you got this very, very, very strong axis.
Yes,
but
this is good.
But there's nothing at the end of the axis. You know?
Yes. So
maybe you can have something like that, something there, you know.
Yeah, over here.
You know, something there as a sculpture or whatever.
Yes, and over here as well. This is what?
This is my section arrow. I haven't.
No. This area.
On this area, I didn't put anything because I think that the user can go from here or go from here also. Like a side entrance. A small.
But you can pave that with a special paver or you do the pergola or something, a special feature to make the axis. Ataupun if let's say you have one sculpture over here, the other one is over here. That will help. Besar pula jadinya. Aduh.
Okay.
Almost good.
Yeah.
I have a question. For this side, right? The relaxing area. What it is? This side I need to do because my like wooden pallet table, right? I plan to eat like 2 at here. So if I do
it can encroach the line. Boleh.
Ah,
Here. Oh, okay,
It can
okay.
encroach the line.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
doesn't.
that you leave the pathway clear.
Yeah.
You can
Oh.
put here, what we call that, scattered all around.
Yeah.
Never mind.
In fact, you see the square area. You can also have your square to be like that also.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah, boleh. That
Oh.
one boleh.
That's
Yes, yeah, it can encroach.
much nicer.
Okay.
Kan?
Macam tu.
Yes.
Break from the monotonous.
Okay.
Boleh. Okay, dah.
Okay. Thank you, Check-in.
Alright.
Thank you, madam.
Again, please remove this line, yeah?
I have a question also. For this line, right, I actually use the printed A2 paper,
Yeah, I
so
know, but it's wrong.
I
It's
can
wrong.
cover
Show
it
the
with
roof.
color, right?
Show the roof.
Take out the roof.
Take out the line.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, thanks.
Alright. Next.
Okay,
There's
madam.
somebody from my work base, from our work base.
I
Okay.
think I can go now. I'm on frame 63. 33. I'm sorry.
23.
36. Dan Ira.
26.
36.
36.
Ujung.
Okay.
Thank you, Chan, for uploading for me.
Okay, good. Oh, you are the one.
Yes.
Macam nama tajuk lagu je tu. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, I did comment last night kan? Last night ke this morning kah? I did come back to you.
I think a couple night ago about the layout actually.
Yes.
And then I'm still I'm already figure out about the pavement and also the furniture.
Okay.
But right now I really struggling on how to put the things on this particular sites because I cannot imagine how it will look like when you put something there. So I'm kind of struggling right now. So yeah, that one with the left, right. Okay, right. The right hand side was a Seniorama, and the see-through roof there. There was the seatings for the Seniorama, and also they can go in the Seniorama also. In the middle was the pavilion, and there is a seating between the Seniorama and the pavilion there, and there was a water curtain there with a acrylic wall, so they can see the water going through the acrylic wall. And also to put the water sound for something like soothing sound in the area, in that area. So for I cannot I cannot the point
Because your drawing is now has been commenting by us, tak boleh pergi dalam tu. Okay.
Ya, dia macam halfway ni baru design dia ni, belum siap lagi.
Belum siap.
Belum siap lagi. We're trying to take it to the next level tau. So that your design looks complete, yeah. So we're trying to find some kind of structure to the design itself. I think you punya shelter tu banyak sangat lah, sampai 4 tu, banyak sangat tu. Lepas tu macam longgong aja tu.
That was the umbrella.
No, janganlah pakai umbrella, tak mau lah.
No.
Biar proper architectural punya shelter tau.
Yes.
Ya, baru nampak permanent, nampak very strong, nampak very expressive. You know?
Okay.
Kalau saya silap nanti after a few years jadi macam gerai punya umbrella, tak mau.
Itulah tak nak tu. So what is this actually? This one yang ni.
That is the Seniorama. So the people of the student can go in there, and also there is a sitting area under the roof.
How does it look like, the Seniorama? It's like a cinema, is it?
Yes.
Oh, when you talk about Seniorama and whatsoever, you have to have an amphitheater. Either it is sunken or macam mana ke? So people are standing where?
people can go in there.
Uh-huh.
Half of the wider one is the screen.
Oh, half of the wider one is the screen yang ni ke?
Mana you because saya tak nampak ni.
Because I cannot go in my row.
So you just talk
Oh.
on behalf. Oh, you cannot.
I just
Sekejap.
see it in the Google Meet. So that one yang sebelah entrance tu yang panjang, yang belah panjang tu itu dia punya screen kat situ.
Belah panjang ini ke?
Belah sana tu. Yes. Half of it.
Half of it. I think you have to get rid of this payung because it doesn't jive
No,
with your
payung I
design.
got to go. No.
But,
No.
what you can do is kalau sini panas and all areas is too hard, what you can do is to break dekat sini tau. Letak macam the one that I comment this morning kan, dekat sini boleh letak break sikit, letak grass. See, dia ada break kan. Mungkin kat sini grassy area ke. But the pavement is still there tau. To link the overall design, the pavement is still there. Tapi kat sini mungkin jadi grass ke apa, and then the pattern is still there. Pattern yang bulat ni kan, yang ni ada ni pattern ni, tapi buat double line macam ni.
Alright.
Ini ada. So yang ni I don't know what is this, why it slant like that. Dia macam sengit macam tu, kenapa?
Yang belah panjang, that one.
This one.
Yes, that one. That is the screen. So macam the student will be in there, dari hujung sebelah ni ke sana, menghadap ke screen tu.
This is the screen.
Yes.
Okay, kenapa tak buat macam GSC Cinema tu, dia punya screen melengkung?
Saya takkan apa macam mana. GFC
Cinema adalah panggung wayang yang dekat mall, dia kan screen dia melengkung. Ada melengkung, ada tegak. So the screen doesn't have to be tegak tau. It can be macam melengkung macam ni. When you have semi dia macam curve kind of screen tu, dia sebenarnya dia punya efek tu lagi rasa macam kita duduk dalam tu tau. Nak cakap. Kita masuk dalam cinema tu. Instead of dia tegak. Dia tegak tu when you stand somewhere, kalau tegak ni okey lah, tapi bila dia pergi tepi ni dia rasa dia dah macam jauh ke apa semua. But if let's say you have a screen, whatever cinema yang you ada tu, it doesn't have to be, my point is it doesn't have to be tegak macam ni. It can be ni.
Sorry.
Siapa tu? Dia boleh jadi macam ni. It doesn't matter. Sebab screen kalau biasa pergi tengok wayang, sebab I normally do, I go to the cinema with my kids lah. Budak-budak kecil suka tengok wayang Spiderman or whatsoever. So I observe the cinema punya tu, dia melengkung. Ada yang melengkung lah, tak semua. Ada yang tegak, ada yang melengkung. So what if you change? It doesn't have to be, it have to be macam tu juga. That doesn't really necessary to follow exactly. Sebab screen can be curve.
Alright.
Kalau tidak nampak what shape.
Satu lagi ni you see bila when this lines here, this pergola whatever, because you got a circle here, right? So the center there, whatever projected line that you will put should conform to the center tau. You look at this line is top, di mana ke arah dia ni? Kan dia apa kan? So whatever you want to draw this pergola, make sure that it is coming or projected from this point tau.
Center, yes.
Center tu baru nampak apa tu sikit, you know?
Okay.
Alright?
Faham tak?
Faham?
Sebab dia nampak
Dia punya radius tu has to come from the center ni. So you tarik radius keluar. Dia tak boleh macam ni. Ini dia datang radius daripada mana? We don't know.
macam ni, yang hitam ni okey kot, yang ni this one ya.
Ni radius nampak. This is correct lah radius. Although yang ni tak berapa
Ni
sangat.
nampak betul. Tapi yang ni pelik. Nampak dia looks a bit funny.
Alright.
In fact, when I draw these lines, I was just wondering maybe the lines that I've drawn for you could be a feature tau.
Yes.
Tapi don't have to make the whole pagoda from the center tu, but only
Yes.
certain part saja tau. Maybe
Ah.
this one here could be something which is very artistic in the line tau.
Pagoda
punya apa ni beam ya. Tapi
Yes.
kami from the center, but tapi yang lain ni can be is a short pagoda. Like that.
Yes.
It's like the pagoda is an artistic feature tau of your design tu. You understand tak?
Yes, yes.
Ini dia macam deconstructive style tau ataupun di style ni sikit. Dia macam dia play about macam ni kan what I draw for example. Maybe there's one here, kat sini kan satu. Tapi don't have to go all the way, mungkin sampai ke sini saja.
Ya.
Dapat kat sini maybe kat ujung ni maybe kat one big column tau ataupun big column that is very sculptural that support yang daripada sini ni. Lepas tu kat bawah ni you can still have you punya pagoda macam biasa sini. You know?
Okay.
And then maybe kalau if you are here, maybe there's another one kat ujung ni juga. Dah mula sorong ni. You know? Yeah?
Yes.
Let me try to draw another line. Then you can see what I'm trying to do. Right? So this is one sculptural column here that supports.
Alamak, terpadam pula. Sorry.
Right? And then maybe another one here as well. Right? Yang ni mungkin tak perlu maybe this one here, yang atas ni, yang ni. Yang ni this one tak perlu. Maybe this one tak perlu. Right? So in other words, let me get back. In other words, so you've got let me draw another line. So you've got this one long overhead thing and also one overhead thing. But at the end of this thing, you've got this sculptured column, focal point, right? And then the rest can still remain as what you have done, which where you have you punya apa tu pagoda tu.
Yes.
Kami tu. Macam tu.
This can be a sitting area instead of dia tegak macam ni, dia susunan ikut radial juga, faham tak?
Yeah.
Benda lain lah, but we put something else lah, sitting or something.
Yeah. Ataupun if you want to be a bit more clever pula, maybe here you extend kat sini, and then you cover this one up, and that could be your punya shelter. Bawah tu. So pagoda is part of the apa tu of this radius punya apa ni line tu.
But whatever it is, it have to start from the center tu. Dia kena ikut radius tu. Whenever you try to put a design ke nak tarik ruang, whenever you try to create a space, the line that you created have to start from the center and then radius out. Tahu dia tak boleh suddenly tiba-tiba ada. It cannot be like that.
Alright.
Alright, and then this space here.
Yes.
Can be you punya garden lah, apa benda. Allah, dah cantik dah. Dah ada dah design.
Sikit lagi.
Sikit lagi.
Sikit je lagi.
Sikit lagi. The pokok can still be there.
Yes.
Pokok can still be there. Right? And then kat bawah ni semua give me grass lah, tempat sitting, whatever lawn. Ada dah. Ini pun ada ni dah. Ini pun ada ni dah. Just another space.
Realign je.
Oh, cantik lah. Oh. Can you see that? Can you see the spaces tak sekarang ni?
Yes.
Baru nampak apa. Yeah? Okay? This is another
Okay,
space.
boleh sikit lagi sikit.
Boleh dah tu, dah ada dah tu.
Okay, a little bit more.
Okay?
You.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. We go back to my group. Isfah, have you shown your work, Isfah?
I showed you on WhatsApp.
Okay. Alright. Anyone else from my group?
Oh, Isfah, you're not ready to present yet, is it? After you receive a comment from other group, other people, you're going to revise or something, is it?
It's up to you, Isfah.
Yeah, it's up to you.
It's up to you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So anyone else from that group? From my group? Lim Zini Yu, what is the progress after I commented on your work the last time we met?
my site plan.
Where is it?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
still
but this
haven't
is
changed my site plan. I haven't.
yeah. Where is that? Where's the new site plan?
I know Outlook.
Huh?
I
You haven't
haven't.
uploaded yet.
Huh?
You haven't uploaded it yet.
Yeah,
Uploaded it.
I haven't Outlook.
I want to see what kind of changes have you made based on the comments that that we made for you last Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anyone else? No one from my group? Okay. Kalau tak ada, okay. We go on to work-based Dr. Hana. Kita pusing. Nanti kita dah 2-3 kali pusing, tak ada ambil, kita senyap, kita dulu.
Okay, doktor.
Ya.
Saya Alif.
Di mana ni? Where are you? Frame?
Sebelah Nurin tadi.
Frame apa?
Sekejap Aku tengah cari sekejap. Frame 21.
21. Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. This is my proposal, like a proposal to my to the site plan of the garden. Okay, actually,
Yes.
there's so many trees. Okay, at the right side here, there are two major things here, which is the gazebo and the wooden patio. And the wooden patio, there was a like a wooden desk also, yeah, wooden desk and bench here. And then, do you guys hear my name? Hear my voice?
Yeah.
Can.
Yeah. Carry on.
Yes.
And then, hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
We hear you.
Hello? We can hear you.
Okay, and then at the middle there was like a pond, and then there was like a island in the middle here. As you can see, you can cross the bridge and go to the island, mini island, and you can cross it into the other side of the site here. And then at the left side there was a mini waterfall. It seems like it is like a rainforest, so I plan to make a waterfall, so they can also hear the element of the sound of the waterfall, like same like in the rainforest. Okay, here. And then at the bottom of the left side, here there was a sitting area. There was 3 bench and desk, the bench and table here. But this is a stone bench and desk. Okay, so the student will come and just sitting and doing the works, or maybe just enjoying the garden here. And actually this is not a train track. Okay, I think this is a pergola with a vine, okay, like a vine pergola right here at in this sample picture, the pergola with the vine. Okay, and then the pergola in the left of the side plan, at the bottom of left plan, it's like a
bird cage.
and this is a bird cage. Okay, this is, and then that's all my side plan here. Thank you.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem with this design here, I cannot see the organizational structure.
Yes. Same goes to me.
Yeah. Tak nampak dia struktur tu tau. Dia macam seolah macam it's like
independent.
1 year tu you want tambah ini. Dia macam ad hocly tau, dan tak nampak.
What is your base actually? Your base is triangle, is it? You start from the triangle, is it? Okay.
Yep. Triangle.
You faham tak apa maksud saya when I said organizational structure tu? Macam saya kat
like,
draw
macam
sudut lain dari tu. When we draw all the lines kan for the plan, when I and Madam Chicken draw kan. That one we cannot, I'm still struggling trying to find where can I get that structure based on what you presented ni.
So kita tak nampak base tu. Maksudnya dia start dengan triangle ni. Okay, lepas tu how the design tu dia evolve.
Evolve from that.
Evolve from that. Mungkin dia macam ni tau. Mungkin macam mana. nampak tak contoh yang dalam isometric yang saya tunjuk tadi tu, ada design yang hujung-hujung yang kita orang buat tu. Okay, so
Ada.
yang tu towards the end dia jadi macam segi-segi tu. What if you take this as your base, and then dia dari situ dia berkembang design tu. Boleh tak? Faham tak? Then it become a base. Nampak tak? Faham tak ni siapa nama buat
That's
ni?
nice.
This you cuba tengok sebab the notes I already share to you with a few design that we do. Cuba tengok balik and understand what I'm trying to say. Faham tak?
Okay, faham.
So baru nampak organize. Nampak tak? So this probably you don't have to have a pergola pun, tapi adalah mungkin macam mana ke? Macam ni. This is design tau. Macam tu. Yang ni mungkin dia macam mana lah dia stop sini ke?
Tak, pergola ni kalau pun katalah you nak juga pergola ni mungkin ikut yang ni yang dah ada ni. Macam ni pergola you.
Okay.
Sampai sini saja pergola you. Cantik juga. It becomes apa ni?
This become macam ada line tau, line and then probably the walkway kan kat sini je ni. This is the walkway area ni. Faham tak? Faham tak? So baru nampak dia macam ni, design tu tak semestinya kalau kita start center, it start from the center and then it have to from the center maksudnya when you design something, it doesn't means that you have to use shape yang typical, triangle yang bulat, square tak. It can be something macam gini tau, sebab my flair of design yang benda-benda yang macam gini. Kalau tengok dalam contoh dalam yang tadi isometric drawing tadi tu, that is my flair of design in which tak start dengan square, tak start dengan bulat, tapi kita start dengan triangle. So take a look at that kind of design, so apply in your design. So this is basic punya shape, cuba fahamkan. And then lepas tu in between here you can have those seating apa semua to break the orang panggil apa, zigzag things ni. You can even have the round tau, benda bulat. Barulah you boleh ada benda bulat. Bulat sini.
In fact, once you got the structure, you can organize the space already. Then tapi if you want to be, kata orang try to be a bit different, then you can play with your feature ni lah. You can break it up. Saya lukiskan je. Then one can be very organic.
Faham tak?
Kalau macam ni ke apa dah tak kisah dah.
Okay.
Can you read our mind tak? Bila kita contoh ni, faham tak what we supposed to do?
Kan?
Yep.
Tapi but the basic structure ada. Tapi yang the organic line that I've used for the leg is still
there.
Is still there. But what is more dominant is still the structure, the black line.
Yes.
Okay. But that one is macam dia is just pemanis dia saja. Organic line tu. You understand?
This is, faham tak? This is the walkway area tau. This is the walkable area ni, yang ni. So you break dengan ni, bila dia nak cross, mungkin dia ada some stepping stone
ke whatever ni. Dah mula seronok dah sikit buat design tu, kan? Faham tak?
Yeah.
You see, dia macam ni tau. This is very important tau. Usually when we have one structure, very organized structure, chances are you tend to follow it too much to a point that it becomes so obvious. Tapi when you have another structure tau, which is totally different, right? And you overlap it on top of that, on top of the first structure that you have, it provides an interesting punya opportunities tau, to do something a bit different.
Yes.
You faham maksud saya tak? Macam ni, macam yang kata saya lukis macam ni. This is, I will share this knowledge with you all, everyone. Macam ni. Katalah kita ada macam ni. Kita ada kita punya structure susun macam ni. Kan? So kita sebab expect kita susun, we arrange our spaces according to this line here. But we can still do that. But the opportunities to do diagonal tak boleh. The opportunity to do organic tak boleh, isn't it? But what if I introduce something, just another element, which is maybe something like that, for example. Right. But you can see now, this space here,
break the monotonous.
This space here, right, is no longer conforming to the grid line structure though. Sorry. Right? We got a different space, isn't it? Because or else all the other space all looks like that, isn't it?
Hmm.
Right? And this space also looks a bit different. But you see, even if that happens, you see the main square geometry structure is still there, you know. But by introducing something which is totally different, like organic, you have a different opportunity. You have a different quality of space. You have different quality of space here as well, right? So that add a little bit of variety in the design. Or else your design all looks just square, and that's it. Very boring, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
Very expected. But that little thing, just to give that highlight, if you like, that little bit of tension, if you like, between one
Yes.
structure and the other one. Ah, that's beautiful. When there is tension, there is energy, you know. And that energy can give you the opportunity to be a bit different. But even though it's a bit different, but the impact of that difference can be very, very big.
Hmm.
Dia macam ni. You macam I always use this example. You go to you are invited to go to a dinner, right? It's a very expensive dinner, maybe by the Dato or by the Prince or the King. So you wear all black dress from the top bottom, very beautiful. But you just wear one little diamond, right, around your neck, little. But the impact of that diamond, in contrasting to the black clothes that you wear, wow, it's so powerful. But so it's a small diamond. That's what I meant. Can you understand my analogy, everyone?
Yes, Doctor.
So imagine that this is what this black line on this map is drawn by Madam Shikim. This is the basic structure. But me introducing something which is totally different. By comparison, it's a small area, isn't it? That water, right?
Yes.
True. But the impact of that, even if small, is still very big as the big spaces that Madam Shikim has drawn with this black line. This is what I mean by the tension, though. You see, when there's tension, like I said, I repeat, when there's tension between two contrasting structure or organizing structure, it gives certain energy, and that energy can be so powerful even though it's small. That is what I meant. So this is another philosophy of design that you have to think about now.
Yeah.
Understand, everyone? You please, any ilmu, this is knowledge, everyone, that you can learn. Yeah.
Faham Alif Faham
Faham ya.
So this line kan yang your apa ni, your zigzag things ni, dia punya width from here to here is not consistent tau. Dia macam kembang and then it become narrow. Itu design.
Itu
If let's say you consistently do a parallel bar,
boring.
itu tak design, dia boring.
Tak
Dia
design.
macam kembang, dia kempis, dia kembang,
Itu
itu
je,
design.
Okay.
Take a look at the yang perspective that I share in the group tu, so you understand.
Alright.
Faham,
Siapa
And
nama
then
tadi?
yang ni probably it can be a deck, kan? Okay. Yang ni the lawn. For example, this is the lawn with the trees or something. This is the walkway. This is the green area. This is the green area. This will be the deck. And then you try to connect. Pakai macam mana ke? Macam ke deck ni. Something like that lah. Faham Jangan rasa sedih layout kena tukar. Tak apa.
Layout tak tukar.
Kita nampak dah yang your triangle tu. Your triangle is your jewel sebenarnya.
It's still there. But what we are helping you is to have the organization much more structured, more organized, and so on.
We try to train your brain to think. Okay? Boleh?
Alright. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. Cantik
Thank
pula.
you.
Cantik pula sikit kita buat untuk dia ni.
Tapi yang example that I share in the group tu, yang perspektif tu, is a kind of organic design that doesn't stand with the square ataupun round. Itu trend lah, trend sekarang. Kalau dia buat ni saya suka lah sebab ini trend terkini. It's a trendy kind of design. Okay, next which group?
My group balik. Siapa lagi? Anyone. Sekarang free for all. Siapa?
Rasanya from my group. Tapi my group tak banyak ni yang share. Yes. Please.
Okay.
Frame 34.
Frame?
34. Beside
34.
Okay.
Okay.
Surani.
Okay. But first,
Oh,
I want
okay.
to apologize because I haven't done it yet actually. Because I have a same problem with Nadira just now. I don't know where to put all the greenery things, and I couldn't figure out the structure, the the place lah actually.
Okay.
So I need some help. Okay.
Alright.
But I'm gonna tell you first about what I did right here. So here, this is the pathway along this way. This is the pathway, and then the tree in the middle of the pond, like in this picture. This one. I want to make it like this. Can you see? Okay. And then this is a sitting area where I want to put an ottoman chair or maybe a bean bag because I want to make it like a relaxation place, like a sitting area but relax, and some palm tree to make it a little bit shady. And then the sitting area in the left side, I make it more organized. Not like this actually. I don't want to make it like this, but I don't know how to arrange it. I want to make it like
Scatter it everywhere. Scatter it everywhere. Doesn't have to follow the organization. Put some satu sini.
Yeah, don't make it too formal. Don't make it too
Right, don't
formal
make it
lah.
too formal.
But you know, in
yeah,
fact,
I don't want to make it too formal, but I don't know how to.
no, it's okay. It's okay. But as long as you agree with it that you want want to have a more informal sitting kan. In fact, sitting pun like square. Maybe the sitting table even be can be little boulders of rock, something like that, or whatever it is.
Yes, yes.
I think this tu apa ni? I think kalau boleh, we take advantage of this space here tau. This space here kat sini ni. So this space here is where your Seniorama can be. So this is where you can put your screen, whatever it is, and your sitting can be under the tree, can be kat sini pun boleh juga. This is just like almost like a benches in a park tau. So this can be the one. So then you have this freedom of space of to do more landscape spaces kat sini ni, bawah-bawah ni.
I see. Okay. And then for the sitting area, both of the sitting area, I'm gonna use a tile, like paint tile. Is it painted tiles to make to show the bohemian concept. Instead of using the plain tiles, I'm gonna use the painted tiles. Like in the picture. Because in Bohemian, usually they will use carpet, but since this is outdoor and with the Malaysian season, I don't think it is the right thing
I
to use.
want to ask you one important question.
Okay.
What's so unique about this design? What's so bohemian about this design? What is it that you want to show?
I want to show the unique. I don't know, but I want to make it.
That's the issue, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the issue.
I think you would agree. You are struggling to find what is unique about this because when you look at the other students, your friends, your work, wow, their design are much more different and probably even unique. But you might
I think what kills your design is your rigidness. Try to break the rigidness, because you have the square. When you start with the square, yang tu yang it end up everything tu it holds you tau. Dia macam jadi it becomes some sort like macam it holds you.
Maybe what happens if your square is like that? Contohnya lah. What happens if your square is like that? Kan? And what happens if your square is not in the middle but it's off center? Contohnya kat sini. Contohnya.
Atau last year ada student yang berani dia start macam ini kan. Nampak. No, bohemian or whatever is a concept. It doesn't affect your space planning. It's a concept. So if let's say you macam ni lah, tapi kalau tak berani, then it can be you can stick to the square, tapi the square can be macam terpadam pula. Atau another thing, mungkin yang ni square tapi yang satu lagi off square.
Yang dekat dalam
Boleh
tu.
juga.
Macam ni. Kan? It's still a square. You still have the focus tapi yang ni dia off sikit. Lepas tu start ni. Nampak tak ni? Dia off square. Dia tak follow the dia bukan yang kata macam bila ada square ni the next line you have to follow the same square punya ni. No, it doesn't mean like that. If let's say you have this square, the next square ni kan, ni tegak kan dalam kan. Okay, this is a focus. The focal point is at the center lah, but after that you can break the rigidness of the square. Boleh buat off square macam ni. Nampak tak?
Ataupun nak lebih berani lagi, you can even have another square. Another square that that overlaps that square yang satu lagi tu.
Boleh juga.
Boleh juga. Dia macam-macam cara lah. Dia kena ada artistic ni apa tu. Element tu apa, way of doing things tu.
Okay, faham.
Faham kan?
Faham.
Spaces yang ada ni, okay. Tapi the arrangement that doesn't make it unique.
Yes.
So I need to
Sebab student lain pun ada sitting area, you ada sitting area, you ada boundary semua, dia orang ada. But the way they design, the way they organize apa, is nice to look at. Kan, itu dia ada tu.
Faham
Faham? So I need to be more free to
yes. You don't have to stick to the regular shapes of the formation. No. For example, this pavilion it doesn't have to macam gitu. Probably the pavilion ada macam gini kan. And then yang lain tu irregular. Lepas tu seating tu, alamak mana yang design tadi okay, kejap. Okay, yang macam I did draw just now tu. Pavilion probably macam gini. Probably you draw your pavilion something like this. And then you have seating. Seating tu you arrange lah regular. Kan? Macam tu. And some of the seating tu they encroach the walkway ke, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Macam tu. So it break the irregular tau. Macam tu.
Faham?
And suddenly you have something yang macam sengit gitu. So it become a focal, something like that. So the rest you play with the pavement pattern. Pavement pattern is very important. If not, you will end up with an empty kind of design. Pavement pattern. Tapi jangan over pula.
Okay.
Boleh Bohemian apa whatever it is, we don't have any problem with that. But the arrangement of the spaces tu.
Dia macam ni tau. Siapa nama ni?
Suryani.
Dia macam ni lah, minta maaf saya cakap dia bukan nama kecil siapa. I understand everyone is first year kan. Dia macam ni lah, it's almost like it's a 5 minute design tau you buat ni. Minta maaf saya bagi tahu kan. Bukan saya nak kecil ya.
I think that betul.
Kan 5 minute design kan. We don't want that. You must invest in hours punya design ni. Fikir macam mana susun. Kan, that's the way. So we don't want to be a 5 minute design.
Alright.
Dia macam ada sikit je dah lama punya pengalaman, they can still do a good design in 5 minutes. Tapi you baru nak belajar ni. Kan? So, because kami tengok ni, 5 minute design ni. 1 hour before studio, dah you got the design already. We don't want that. Okay. I am sikit dah lama dah, we know what a 5 minute design looks like.
Yeah. True.
Macam yang tadi macam mula-mula tadi kan yang pakai apa tadi yang very intricate tadi kan. Itu he spends a lot of time to get that one. Kan? Yeah? But I bet if you agree with what we said and maybe you take some of the points that we've drawn on the thing, you can do this in 10 minutes. Organize the business. Cepat aja.
Alright.
Kan? Betul tak? Kan contoh macam yang kat merah ni, this can be the pond, this you punya apa ni, you punya sitting area can be here contohnya kan. Kan. Dah boleh dah ada dah. Your pavilion is here ataupun this can be your pavilion kat sini pun. Contohnya. That's your pavilion. Contohnya kan dah ada benda tu lah. Cepat aja. That is a 5 minute design. But to get the structure yang struggling sikit kan. Alright?
Okay.
I think the other thing that you need to do that could make a big difference is start putting in the trees, you know. Then you see, then you can see the quality of the placemaking tu. Putting in, then you can see that. Dan sebagainya lah. And so on, so on. Okay, then you got this one already. All right, Suriani. Good job.
Right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. So next, Dr. Dim
Lagi
group.
tak? Anyone from my group?
One more, please.
Just one more. Dah 4 o'clock already. Anyone? No? Okay, I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Close shop. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So I'm happy, very, very happy. At certain points, I'm quite not disappointed, but I was expecting a bit more. So I think but generally the progress is quite good, everyone, right? It's progress quite good in terms of the work that you've done, in terms of the quality of the work that you've done is very, very good. So very, very proud of your progress. However, on Thursday, on Thursday you must submit your final site plan, colored, text, everything has got to be there. All right, everyone?
Yes, boleh.
But not only that, you also should show us, right, a final draft of the sections. Don't have to color it. It's almost like when it's okay, then you color it after that. When we say okay, right? So there are 2 things that you need to do and to have it completed this Thursday. One is the completed with color of the site plan. One is the final draft, but a completed final draft, but do not have to color it of the section. 2 sections minimum.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Right.
Okay, do your best. Try your best.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'll see you when I see you. So for those who have not seen us or have